Welcome back to Sportsbook Review Videos. We hit on two of our three NBA picks last night. If you ended up getting the Raptors and Hawks line up at 200 and a hook, you ended up going 3-0 last night if you tailed me last evening on Thursday. Back once again here on a Friday to release a couple of more of my NBA picks, and we will start it off in Boston, where the Houston Rockets are coming into town. Really nice interconference battle here in this one, where the Celtics are a 6-point favorite, big total of 223.5 points. Now, Boston dominated Houston earlier in the season in their lone matchup against one another here in Houston. And Houston, even though coming in, have been playing really good on the road here recently, covering in 6 of their 9 road games here over their most recent 2 road trips, still giving up about 112 points per game during that stretch. And with the way the Boston Celtics have been playing on defense, if you're going to allow Boston to have a floor of about 105 to 110 points tonight, this spells bad news here for the Houston Rockets ATS here this evening, even though they have been playing well and covered their last 2. The Celtics are no slouch on defense, one of the better teams in defensive rating here on the year. Avery Bradley, also one of the better two-guard defenders in the league. He is not going to let James Harden go off in this by any means. Harden has been very, very good over the last 5 or 6 games, but Avery Bradley limiting players he defends to about 40-41% from the floor and only 31% from 3. So don't expect a big game from Harden. If Houston doesn't get a big game from Harden, I think the Celtics are a very good play as a -6 favorite. They are 3-1-1 against the spread in their last 5 home games heading into this one. Boston also 19-13-1 against the spread when playing at home this season. One of the better teams in the league playing at home. Boston also 13-8-1 against the spread when they play against the West this season, whereas the Rockets 8-15 against the spread against the East and 4-6 against the spread on the road against the Eastern Conference this season. And with Boston coming in, cover their last 5 home games in a row, I like the Celtics at -6. Next up is the Utah Jazz playing host to the Washington Wizards here tonight. Neither team been great against the spread here recently, but the Jazz come in as a 3-point favorite in this one, total of 198. Washington coming in lost 3 straight games against the spread, whereas Utah won 8-1 against the spread in their last 10 games overall. So neither team been playing too well here recently. But outside of John Wall, the Jazz have about the 3 or 4 next best players in this game, and that's going to be very tough for Washington to stop here. Even though the Wizards beat the Jazz with Utah playing in Washington just a couple of weeks ago, Utah plays a completely different style. They slow down a lot, play a lot better defense when playing at home. And I think it's going to be tough for the Washington Wizards to stay close to them here in this one at -3. Even though we have Bradley Beal listed as probable on our NBA content page, he is still, I think, questionable tonight at best. He has not practiced, even though he is with the team in Utah. Rodney Hood also questionable for the Utah Jazz as well. But Utah coming into this one, as I said, much better at home. Still not great at 16-16 against the spread, but only 13-19 against the spread when playing on the road. But while the Wizards are coming into this game with a couple days rest, which is a little bit concerning, I think the Jazz can hold them down here a little bit. This one, they're going to try to not let John Wall do enough, and Washington's probably going to have a lot of trouble stopping the big guys for Utah tonight. So I'm going to lay the points here with Jazz -3. Add those to your NBA picks here tonight. Best of luck to you on that one. Make sure you check out my play on the Blazers and Warriors as well tonight. But until then, for Sportsbook Review, I'm Jordan Sharp.